Sagittarius, you're following your destiny. You're having a hiccup though. Someone or something's coming in from your past. Could have been an ex or someone you had a relationship with or something like that. Could be a friend. But you have some type of negative feeling towards them that you've been running away from. It's time for you to face these feelings that you have and resolve the conflict. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a tarot reading for you. All readings are timeless, and when you are drawn to this reading, there could be a message for you. Remember, energies can go both ways, so you could be a cross-watcher. Also, check out your moon or rising sign for better understanding, and if you'd like to support the channel, there are links to donate down below. If you'd like further understanding or spiritual understanding, you can subscribe to my other channel. There's a link for that below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, email me for rates or an appointment. And as always, thank you to all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And let's get started. Hi, this message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I have pulled oracle cards, some archetype cards, and some tarot cards. And I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck as we go. So, first card I got out as the overall message, and I'm going to read this oracle to you. It says going beyond normal, and I've never read that one, so I'm curious what it says. These messages are a little bit longer than some of the other oracles, but they're really good, so I like to read the whole thing. Okay, it says, on the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. To rely solely on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for an existence that is far too dry. The sacred rebel within our hearts will always choose a juicier approach to life. You are currently approaching such a choice point. You could say that a choice is about balance. It is less about choosing to honor either art or science, gardening or architecture, more about integrating all approaches so that you can enhance rather than hinder your life journey. Placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. Steadfastly relying on logic, proof, and a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate the soul. Basing decisions on limited factors with an imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach prevents us from living freely, spontaneously, and with trust so that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly according to plan. Choose to value decisions based on passion and instinct and trust in life enough to embrace it as an adventure and let it unfold as it will. There is a time and place for logic, strategy, planning, measurable outcomes. These are not bad tools to have, but we must be vigilant not to worship them or allow them to quash our less rational but equally valuable decision-making tools. Intuition, feelings, and those things you know without knowing how you know them. The flowing, inspirational energy of the heart may have no conceivable basis in logic or reason and still be uncannily accurate. To remain rebellious, we must not sacrifice the art of emotion, instinct, passion, intuition for the science of logic and strict planning. On the other hand, gardening and art do provide us with a plan, albeit more loosely held. This plan still requires us to set aside time to draw upon reliable methods and to prepare with certain tools. However, there is also a healthy dose of organic flow, responsiveness, and trust in the creative process of bringing something to life. This leads to the cultivation of the most beautiful, abundant success garden and the most vivid healing art. You are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as your spiritual journey. The intuitive approach can be likened to the method of a gardener or an artist. There's a sense of what might work, where and a loose or even detailed plan, but how the plan is carried out will depend on and respond to the flow of the surroundings. There is no need to control the situation, but rather a desire to nurture an idea to fruition. You may have pressures around you, from the world or from your own conditioned nature, to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or to accepted mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively truthful in the moment and trust that you are, wow, this is a really long one, and trust that you're being led towards your own growth. Adopting this approach means you have to do far less planning and far more living. It is pure and heart-centered way to manifest your art, your life path, and your essence into a practical expression in the world. It involves a willingness to be led by nature instead of trying to control the powerful force of life, which is a bit like trying to fit a proverbial ocean in a teacup. It is far more intelligent to allow the ocean to be the ocean and to learn to swim in it rather than trying to cram it in a vessel that is too small. This oracle brings you a special piece of guidance. You are moving outside of the plan. You are living on the border of what is socially acceptable. This is good. This is a fringe-dwelling freedom. Others might not see this about you straight away, as you seem pretty normal. But that secret eccentric streak is waiting to show off. And maybe you are an out and proud fringe dweller, completely comfortable with this way of being. Either way, this oracle brings you the message that you now have a chance to live from the heart, more deeply and expressively than ever before. It wants you to realize that this is a legitimate, empowered, and creative way to live that honors all of who you are. You can give up forcing or squashing yourself down into a very limited set of so-called desirable qualities like intellect and control. If you are yet to relate to this consciously, this oracle brings you the further message that you are going to be breaking with tradition. Perhaps not entirely, but at least in a way that is meaningful to you. This will require you to have courage in your convictions and your faith in your heart truths. This will help you reap and inspire others around you to step out of fear and live more freely and lovingly. You are not necessarily meant to abandon logic and intellect altogether. You are to use them to serve the desires of the heart, rather than to replace its naturally spontaneous and truthful nature with controlled planning and narrow strategy. It's time to get a bit wild and let nature take its course. Okay, so Sagittarius. The first card I got is from the Moonology deck, and it's the North Node of the Moon. It says, step out of your comfort zone. Basically, this is the card of following your destiny, we're born, we have the comfort zone of our South Node, and we're fated to go towards the North Node. And this is basically saying that we got the High Priestess with it. You know what it is, and you're following your intuition, and it's outside of the norms. It's outside of, well, especially with that first oracle card, like I'm seeing it's different. You could be dealing with a Pisces with the High Priestess there. I'm going to get more clarity, though. See if I can get more. So, why is the High Priestess here with the North Node? Why is the High Priestess here with the North Node? Well, 3 cards just came out. So, let's see what we got. Okay. So, we've got the Two of Swords reversed, the Magician, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so with the Two of Swords being reversed, this is talking about like you made a choice basically to open up and follow your heart. Because with it upright, that's like closing your heart off, trying to make a decision, but you're not sure because you're blindfolded. This is kind of like I've taken the blindfold off. I see where I'm going, okay? And you are in manifestation mode, but... And then with this 9 of Wands here, this is like boundaries and burdens, but it is about like the final push. kind of like you've been, maybe you have been trying to make something happen, or yeah, like almost like trying to make something happen, but you were more bitter about it, like with all your burdens that you were carrying. And with this is like, I think this is telling, it's basically saying that you're on the end of carrying all the other stuff. Because the other thing that this high priestess suggests is that you're letting go of the past things that don't work for you. So, and there, I'm going to go to the next one because the vow is out next. And the vow is, it talks about commitment, but it is like a commitment. It's like, it's kind of like something that you're fated to do, but it's like, this card is basically represents like, I made a promise that I would fulfill this in this lifetime. That's what the vow is. And it came out with the page of acorns, which is like the page of wands. Discovery, enthusiasm. I'm going to get a clarifier for that real quick, because that could be you following that passion. It could also be, the pages often are messengers. Why is the page of wands here with the vow? Or it's like making a commitment to follow your, like, passion. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups that just came out reversed. Okay, I'm going to get one more real quick. Hold on. The Three of Wands upright. I'm going to get one more because there's a couple different things that can mean. Why is the Eight of Cups here reversed with the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands? Because it, okay, I think I know what this is talking about. Okay, the Fool came out. Okay, so there might be something or someone that's coming in to like kind of distract you, or maybe like someone trying to talk you out of going. Like they see you, okay, the pages are seen as young and kind of naive a little sometimes, okay? And so they could be seeing you like that and not realizing that this is like something that you're destined for. Also, you could be walking away from some commitments too. But with the Eight of Cups reversed, that can indicate like fears. So someone could be trying to instill fears in you. Or something from the past could be coming back. But the Fool and the Three of Wands, it's like they're both the same bird. See how they're looking both the same direction? And it's almost like this Eight of Cups is like, it was like this, trying to like hold them back almost. It could be that you need to turn your back on someone or something. But the next card I got is the Storm. So that's what made me think that, okay, yeah, it's like there's something coming in that's like going to try and distract you from your decision you already made. Because now we got the Two of Feathers reversed. In this deck, this is a different deck. It's the same as the Two of Swords. But in this deck, when it's upright, it's decisions. And when it's reversed, it's like indecision. So it's just, I'm seeing it more as a distraction. What is the Two of Feathers? Like trying to distract you. We've got the Two of Cups reversed. So this might be someone, and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom reversed. So with the Two of Cups reversed, this is causing you to lose sight of where, like, your connection with your higher self, but also this can indicate this is like an ex. Or someone that, or you could be distracted by finances, because with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it could indicate that either your finances or your home is not in order, and that's causing you to be distracted. Okay, so the two cards that came out, we've got the Five of Wands and then the Seven of Wands. And the Five of Wands is reversed. So basically this situation comes in and it's like someone wants you to fight for something, or fight. There's some kind of like battle, okay, that you're feeling the need to defend, but so what I'm seeing is that, like, basically someone comes in, most likely it's a person, okay, and it's someone that you were once close to at least, and there's some kind of conflict that they're trying to engage you in, or it could be something that you hold some kind of resentment against them for something they did or something like that, and you're basically trying to avoid the situation instead of facing it. And this card does indicate that you need to face it. It doesn't mean that you need to be defensive, like feeling under attack, I guess. You don't need to feel under attack even if they do come at you attacking. But it's facing it because the situation is coming into your reality for some reason, like you attracted it for some reason. And so it's like facing the situation to understand what it is that you need to work on. If you hold a resentment against someone for something, I think it's something about that you need to let that go and get over that and find out why you're holding that. Because the next card is Kiss with the Six of Acorns, which is the Six of Wands, which is about victory, success, triumph, being seen, spotlighted. And the kiss is, it can mean that, but it's about sensual touch. And hold on, let me see what the clarifiers are. Why is the Six of Acorns here with Kiss? I do, oh my, sorry. Okay. So the Hermit came out reversed, and just a sec. Sorry, I had to pause the video and laugh. It's just like when I see my own shit in the reading, because I'm a Sagittarius, so because it's like, oh, I know what it's talking about. But anyway. Okay, so the Hermit reversed. This is basically you needing to go within, look at why you feel that way, figure out why you feel that way, and like resolve that situation. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It could be a Virgo. Let me see what else I get for the Hermit and the Six of Wands. I don't know if I want to take those. I'm going to put those back because I don't like it when they flip like that. Okay, that one was really obvious. Okay. The Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. Okay, so Sorry, it's just, I keep laughing. Okay, so the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is causing stagnation in you because you still have like these like hard feelings towards this person. And it could be for like cutting off communication with you. But it's causing you not to move forward because you're holding these feelings in. I'm going to get one more though, because I don't know why the six... Okay, why is this... Okay, let me put this back in and start this over. Okay. Why is the Six of Wands here? Okay. So, we got the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so basically, yeah, this is either someone you were connected to in some way. It could be a lover or an ex or something like that. But you were connected to them, and it looks like they cut off communication, and you have some kind of resentment or like harsh feelings towards them because they didn't want to build anything with you. Okay, so I want to see where this is going. Truth. Alethea. That's how you say that. Card came out with the Seven of Acorns reversed. So what I'm seeing is that you don't want to look at this situation. Okay, even if, okay, so like say that you have no like contact or whatever with this person or whatever, okay? What you're doing is you're like, it's like even if like that person isn't contacting you, it's like you're telling yourself you don't want to have anything to do with that situation because you're avoiding this conflict, avoiding looking at that in yourself to figure out why it's going on inside of you. And this truth, there's a truth coming out. There's something causing you to look at that. I'm going to get a couple clarifiers and then... Why is this Seven of Acorns here with Alethea? Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to get one more. Oh, jeez. Okay, we've got the Tower reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So you're trying to prevent this tower from falling. I don't know what the tower is yet. I'm going to see. Okay. But there's a couple things. First, I'm going to look at money. Okay. Because there's earth energy here. Earth energy. And so you could have both of these or one of these things going on. But one is that you have a mindset of lack. And your enthusiasm, because of your lack, is preventing you from moving forward, right? But as far as a person goes, what I'm showing is that if you're saying, basically, if you're saying like, get the hell out of my reading, then it's because like you have some type, like otherwise you wouldn't care if there was something inside you, wasn't something inside of you nagging at you. And hey Sagittarius, so for some reason the very end of your reading got cut off. I had the High Priestess come out with the Four of Pentacles reversed, which basically was saying that when you face those emotions that you're trying to run away from, or the drama that you're trying to away from, like as to why it's happening in your reality, and deal with that subconscious level of being, basically. Once you face that, figure out what that is, face that and deal with it, you're going to be rewarded for your hard work. So that can actually be, it'll be that subconscious level of work, but also it could be your hard work in terms of following the thing that you're destined for. But you're going to be rewarded, and I'm showing that the reward has something to do with another level of seeing, intuition. There was a veil on the crow's head, and the veil is like removed, seeing through the veil. So that's what I had for you. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time, and hopefully you don't have any video issues. So thanks, bye.